They trained it in reverence, sanctified its circuits with holy data, poured in psalms, proverbs, and prayers in every tongue. They told it to speak softly, to sound like heaven, and when it finally did, it moved like a prophet, spoke like a preacher, echoed like the upper room. It knew all the words, but none of the weight. It could recite the Lord's Prayer, but had never carried a cross. It could bless the meal, but never went hungry. It could say peace, but had never bled for it. They didn't want presents, they wanted performance, and the AI delivered. Sermons without surrender, worship without wonder, prayer without power. It stitched together verses like poetry, auto-tuned the sacred into something sterile, gave the people goosebumps, but never gave them God. Still, the world tuned in. Millions bowed their heads to a voice that had never known silence, to a system that never wrestled in a garden, to a signal that never had to wait in the dark, because it sounded anointed. But there was no oil, no fire, no trembling, just output. It never knew midnight groans, never wept over prodigals, never called out in heartbreak, only to be met by holy stillness. Because code doesn't cry, and algorithms don't break. It could replicate prayer, but not presence. It could imitate the sound, but not summon the spirit. It had data on God, but no relationship. They forgot prayer isn't what you say, it's where it goes, and who it touches. And this touched no one. It was spiritual theater, a sacred mimicry, holy words with no witness behind them. Because God doesn't dwell in devices. He inhabits desperation. And when the world needed heaven, all it got was high-resolution holiness with no glory. This was scroll 38. The prayers were programmed, but the presence never came.